Hi, thank you for joining me. This is Dr. Erica. This is a new video that I'm posting about the Wonka uh, new film that is to be presented December 2023 of this year. And it is one of my childhood favorites, I must say. And the Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory reminded me of all the delicious candies and chocolates and so forth, and so it was one of my favorite movies coming up. It was introduced to me as a young child in my early school years. And so I wanted to just think about all of the benefits that chocolate brings to us. And so we all love chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate, nutty chocolate, dark chocolate. All of those different types of chocolates have benefits. And because of the new movie that's coming out, Wonka is the title, starring Timothy. I can't pronounce his last name. I don't want to butcher it, but this new movie coming out is special because there's a new Willy Wonka. There's a lot of imaginatory and illustrations and a lot of things that are going on in this new movie based upon the trailer. If you haven't seen it, check it out, okay? But this new movie I want to implement into my video because chocolate has so many different benefits, as you see in the title. Now, chocolate is not for everyone, I know, but it is a natural source that comes off of the cacao or cocoa seed, which is produced in Central America, South America. And I was recently able to taste test a lot of the purities of the different um, extracted cocoa. So I want to implement that information into this video as well. So stay tuned to the end of the video. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for staying tuned to the end of the video. Also like, share, and subscribe as well. So cacao is 100% pure, and it has a bitter natural taste, and it is compounded to a powder later on, and then extracted from that is a fatty substance called cocoa butter. That's how we get cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is a massage or a fatty substance, kind of like petrolatum, and it's very similar in texture to petrolatum. However, it has extra benefits. It helps with postpartum scars. It helps with feminine hygiene, feminine cosmetic properties as well. You'll see it a lot in medications as a ingredient. So check that out when you're purchasing different products over the counter. Sometimes these products have cocoa butter mixed in them as a lubricant, as a softener in some medications. So do be aware of that as well. So the form of cacao that I'm talking about is going to be the powder form and the actual chocolate form that you can purchase at your grocery store or at your drugstore for dietary supplements. Now, chocolate doesn't have as much benefit as cacao. Cacao or cocoa has the most benefit because it's the most pure ingredient. And a lot of those properties I'm going to go over, okay? So the first one is antioxidant flavonoid properties. Now, these properties are very much have been researched and have been studied and have been proven. And so the antioxidant properties are going to produce anti-cancerous and anti-inflammatory properties in the body, which leads to a decreased risk of cancer. So the first benefit is going to be a reduction in cancer. So once you begin to use dietary cacao in your ingredients and your cooking as a topping on desserts with fruits, things like that, you're going to experience, your body is going to experience anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory properties. Now, there's not a lot of research behind it, but there is some known facts that this can occur. So do please be aware And also, these products are available at your grocery store and your drugstore. You can purchase 100% pure cocoa as a dietary supplement, and I want to recommend that you do so. Also, you can check out my website, themillenniumpharmacy.com, to purchase, and I'll be happy to ship those items out to you. So do please check out my website before you leave my channel, and also subscribe for that reason, okay? Now, also, besides anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer properties, it's going to help, number two, with blood pressure decrease. Blood pressure decrease is going to happen because cacao or chocolate is going to, the properties are going to help dilate the vessels of the arteries and veins, which is going to help to reduce resistance, blood flow resistance, and that's going to help the heart to produce increased blood output. Okay, so that's going to help with reducing the blood pressure. So as the vasodilation occurs with the component of the chocolate, which has nitric oxide in it, nitric oxide is used also in medications. And because we know that these properties are going to help, again, dilate the blood vessels so that the heart can release blood more smoothly and without resistance and friction. And so that is the property that I want to introduce as the second benefit. Okay, so the third benefit is going to be that it helps to reduce cholesterol for the same reasons as helping with the the reduction of high blood pressure. When the cholesterol is decreased, we see better blood flow. We see less clogging of arteries, and we see of coronary arteries and things like that, because the nitric oxide that's found in cocoa or chocolate, again, is going to help with the blood flowing more smoothly. Okay, so the fourth benefit that I want to go over is going to be that it helps the brain. Cocoa helps the brain to feel more mood stabilized. It helps to release positive neurotransmitters such as serotonin, which is a positive mood stabilizer. It helps someone feel more relaxed, more pleasurable, helps the person to feel more euphoria. So, chocolate, as we know and as we love, does bring upon a great sense of euphoria. And so, that's what the fourth benefit is going to reiterate: mood stabilization, euphoria, the presence of increase in positive neurotransmitters being released in the brain, along the brain. So do be aware of that benefit as well. The fifth benefit that I want to mention is that it can be used as a dietary sweetener, as a sprinkle, or as a syrup in your desserts, as a sprinkle, cocoa sprinkle on your strawberries and your bananas. Those are some of the benefits of the sweetener and dietary supplement aspect of cacao. Now, I do want to iterate that greater than 70% of cacao purity is going to help with these benefits. The more pure the cacao or cocoa, the more benefits that one will experience. So do be aware of that as well. Okay, and I'll put in the description also the grams and the ounces that's recommended for these benefits. So please watch out for that information as well. Now, the sixth benefit that you'll receive while using cacao is going to be also a decrease in heart attacks and strokes. The person is going to experience a better output in their heart and less clogging of blood. So once that occurs, the patient is more likely to experience the benefit of less strokes and heart attacks. There's not a lot of research that says that it's going to be specifically indicated for that, but there are some health benefits that have been published and enough benefits to let researchers know that this is a possibility. Now, the seventh and final is going to be anti asthmatic properties. Cacao, in its purest form, is going to help dilate the bronchioles of the lungs and help release theophylline and theobromine. These are medications natural medications that are found in cacao that help, again, dilate the bronchioles so that breathing can occur and breathing can occur more easily. So do be aware of that as well. So that is one of the last benefit that I want to mention. And so do be aware that eating chocolate and also eating cacao powder in its purest form, greater than 70% of the purest form, is going to help, again, open up the bronchioles, open up the passageways for better breathing. So thank you for joining me for that particular tidbit. I'm going to list that in the description for you. Please take advantage of that as well. And I do have it for purchase on my website as well. So do please visit that information. And then also, remember, the higher the percentage of the purity, the more benefits a person will receive. The less the concentration of purity, such as those sweet chocolates, Hershey chocolates, then we won't experience as much benefit, but we will sense fragments of those benefits, such as the euphoria, the euphoria and the good neurotransmitters being released in our brainstem, letting us know that we are eating chocolate and we're loving it and it's delicious. So those are the benefits that we usually experience. And do please check out the new movie Wonka, which is coming out in December. I'm not sponsored. I'm not being sponsored for saying all of this, but it is one of my, again, early childhood favorites, and I want you to experience that as well with the previous versions of the movie Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, which included Gene Wilder, and then there's the Johnny Depp version of Wonka later on, and then this version is with the new version that's coming out. It's more of a Broadway type experience. So do please check it out. And thank you for joining me. I'm Dr. Erica. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you on my next video, okay? Take care. Bye.